Welcome everybody. This is going to be Equinox and Solstice. This is video number 88. Today we're going to talk about Equinox and Solstices, and I'm actually going to start you off with a song. I hope you...
Sunlight, it comes up, daytime where the lights touch. The night's inside, the lights off. Sunlight, we see it because of Earth's rotation. The night comes, we spin as a top. So what is this? It is a solstice. Sun in the sky, 23.5 degrees. Starts winter or summer, this. So, days are long, the nights are long, equal they are. Spring and fall, 'cause that's when they are.
Alright, hope you enjoyed the song. We have Equinox is what we're going to talk about next. So what does equinox mean? Well, you can almost see the word equal in equinox, and it means that you have equal day and night. So it means you have 12 hours of sunlight and 12 hours of nighttime. And this happens everywhere on Earth on the exact same day. The equinox dates, there are two. We have one in the spring, and if you want the fancy term for spring, it's called the vernal, and that one is on March 21st, so that one just went by for us here. And then you have the fall equinox, and again, the fancy term for that is autumnal, and that's going to be on September 22nd. So I wanted to show you a diagram here that shows where the spring and the autumnal equinox happens and why it does. So take a look at the diagram. What do you see there? What do you notice? Well, take a look at the purple arrows there, and that is the locations where the equinox is, which would make a lot of sense because you're right across from each other, and that means you're going to have equal sun and equal night. Here's another one. You will find this has to do with solstices and equinoxes, so they're both there. So what is the solstice? Well, this also happens 2 days a year, so that's kind of similar to an equinox. It's where the sun reaches its greatest distance, north or south of the equator. So remember that our Earth is tilted, which means to sort of lean forward or lean back. So whenever you have us up here in the north, when we are leaning the most forward, right, that's going to be our summer solstice. We're going to be the closest to the sun. And then when we're leaning back like this, that's going to be our winter solstice because we're furthest away from the sun. Now I'm going to bring you back to some social studies here. Do you guys remember what latitude is? Remember latitude, longitude? Well, latitude is the one we're going to use a lot here in astronomy. It's a measurement. It's the distance from the equator, and it's measured in degrees or expressed in degrees, north or south. So you might hear me say, oh, that's so many degrees north of the equator. So let's talk about the solstice and the sun. Well, the sun position is very unique during a solstice, and like I said, it's either directly overhead at either 23.5 degrees north or south of the equator. It reaches its highest or lowest point in the sky. And what does that create for us? Well, it creates the shortest day, meaning so we have very little sunlight during the day, or it's going to have the longest day or the most daylight in the day. And of course, that would depend if you're summer or winter. Alright, summary time. Define and diagram a solstice and an equinox, very similar to what I have here. How many times a year does the solstice and equinox occur, and include the dates for this year, 2015. You might have to Google that. And define latitude, bonus points if you could include a diagram as well. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in class.